By the way, what do you think of the skybox?
It is a lot more manageable.
You like the planet down there?
Yeah, it definitely has a sense of immersion to it because I can actually see something else out there. I feel like I'm grounded somewhere.
It's absolutely blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely beautiful as well.
Yeah, I like the nebula out in the distance.
Okay, so here I'm going to show you. You notice how there was a ton of different rotors to pick from in the menus there?
Mm-hmm.
This is a trick I will use when I lose track of what something is. I'll grind it a little bit. Past the red point, then I go into the inventory menu and go ahead and go in there. Then you see that big menu and go out, find rotors, like search for rotors in the menu. Hit K at the blue button and search for rotors. You should see one in there that is incomplete.
No. I'm looking at it.
Look at the blue button and hit K.
Yeah, I am.
That brings up the terminal menu.
Alright, okay, cool. And then rotors. Yeah, torque test rotor incomplete.
Since we know we just grinded that one down, we know that's the rotor that's in front of us.
Okay.
So this is to demonstrate different torque. So I'm going to put this guy at a high speed but a low torque. And then turn her on. So low torque, high speed, turn her on. Oops. I hit the jetpack button. Notice how she's not really moving?
Yeah.
Because her torque is so low, she can't move. Now, hang on, let me find it on the menu. Now I'm going to up its torque a little bit. Turn her back off. Up her torque to say about there. Turn her back on. She still doesn't want to move. It's because she's got that heavy arm on her. Up the torque a bit more. There we go.
There it is.
Okay, you see how it took it a little bit to get up to speed?
Yeah.
So if you raise or lower the torque, it's going to adjust how effective it is. So if you wanted to, say, set up a motion detection trap when people walk past a certain point, it spins this around
Yeah.
and hits them, you're going to want to make sure the torque's high enough. So over here, this is kind of an obsolete version of rotors, but because I dedicated so much time to figuring out how to do it, I wanted to show it. So what do you think this is?
It looks like a gauntlet. What is this
gauntlet?
thing? Yeah, this is weird.
This is what people did to build blast doors before there were pistons.
Really?
Now, I still think this has some functionality, because you see you've got one rotor all the way down here, and this is the only rotor that actually does any work.
Okay.
All the others are off at no torque, so they just act as joints. So you have one up here and one right here, and then these landing gear guide this shot of blocks.
Oh,
So
I see.
now what do you think happens when you turn it on?
Does it just bridge this gap over here?
Well, let's see, shall we?
Yep, it pulls it in. That's wild.
So elevators, blast doors, this is how they used to be built. Some people still build them that way. It's kind of choo-choo trainish, actually.
Yeah, it definitely is. It acts as like a winding arm.
Oh god. Oh god. Ah, crap. Hang on. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
You notice I just kind of randomly flew away.
Yeah.
That is a current glitch in the game, where suddenly your jetpack will just make you fly off in a random direction.
It sounds
and
like a
you have
terrible
to wait
glitch.
until it's done with you.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Okay. Oh, this one's really bad because I'm still going. To be fair, this being this far out is actually rather beautiful.
Can you see anything anymore?
Against the skybox of the planet, it's amazing, really. Okay, I'm going to have to exit and reload the world.
That's fine.
So.
That's pretty crazy.
Okay. Because the next thing I was going to show you is how to combine multiple rotors or pistons. And then a practical use for them on a small ship. Any questions so far?
No, this is kind of cool. I'm anxious to get in here and mess with some of this stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a little building ground set up for you. As soon as Steam realizes I'm no longer playing Space Engineers. Okay, there we go. Yeah, one thing that's really nice is you can build ramps. I've seen ramp, piston, elevator combos, actually. And that was from Aaron with Last Stand Gamers, who came up with that. He actually has a world that shows you how to build them. Probably the most interesting thing I've seen, actually I'm going to show you an example of, is when you stack pistons. Obviously it means that they can go higher, but after a certain height they become a little unstable, and after a much higher height they turn into you ever see those blow-up men that auto places like to put in front that flap around?
Yeah, wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yes, they become those. And it's terrifying. Oh, and also today I am going to debut a two-person fighter for you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You have one person navigating, one person shooting, or?
Yes. That is the idea behind it.
Alright. We are downloading the world.
It's still doing it.
You're still flying away?
Yeah, it's almost like gravity force caught me, because I can actually thrust through it. You're probably going to start back off in the Med Bay area.
Those Vigio games, Vanessa?
Video.
Vidja.
Don't tell me how to spell
that's
shit.
That's how you spell Vidya.
Vidya.
Dang it, Bobby.
Don't tell me how to handle this chat.
Controls. I'm gonna actually have to make me commit suicide.
You can do that?
Yes.
Boy, right. Tell you what.
That boy ain't right. Yeah, Evan has so much to live for. I don't know why he's committing suicide.
I know. I've been telling him, you know. Yeah, exactly what Logie Bear says.
I think he got
It's a temporary solution to a permanent problem.
He got it.
A permanent solution to a temporary problem.
He did it on purpose.
Come on. This is
Even if you've shamed your family. Have you shamed your family, Evan?
No, I have not. Okay, I gotta try another fix, which is making this a survival map.
Okay.
Evan, I love how you take me so seriously sometimes.
What?
Nothing.
I always take you seriously.
I know you do. It's always so straightforward with you.
That's just me. I can't help it.
Oh, goodness.
But, you know, if I didn't take you seriously, you never would have been able to teach that lesson to that juvenile dragon who didn't want to give up his forks.
It's completely true. Oh my god, I forgot about that dragon that you had in our D&D campaign.
Yep.
Oh, just wanted to dress up all the little cats in little outfits. I just don't understand.
Yeah, that was very strange, Evan. In terms of things that I've heard you say, that's probably like one of the top ones. And the voice that you had for that fucking dragon.
My question is, when are we picking up that campaign again?
Yeah, I would play again. I feel like we're finally have stabilized to where people have normalized schedules again, so that would be a possibility. I kind of want to get back into D&D. I haven't played for a while.
The only person that I wouldn't be able to play is Huba.
Yeah, Huba can't play, but I don't really give a shit anymore. I have other people that would probably play.
Oh.
Awesome. I mean, I could do that. I would just need man. Okay, I got it to work. Yay.
Did you, though?
Committing suicide works.
Don't do it!
That's right, kids. Sometimes suicide is the solution.
I'm about to smoke in the room.
Good God, I'd have to find all those books again.
Evan, you're the reason I drink at night.
What is it? Are you that annoyed by the situation?
No, Evan, honestly, it takes a lot to annoy me. I'm at probably about 15%.
I see. Well, don't worry. Now that it's fixed, I found another fix, which I should have been smart enough to realize.
I'm more annoyed with the game right now than you. Logan, my vape battery is kaput. It is done.
Your what?
I have a vaporizer, so I don't smoke cigarettes. And the battery just shat out on me.
Oh.
We gotta go get a new one.
By the way, criticism of the map that we're using right now is welcome, since we can't get into the world. Or we're waiting for the world to load again. What do you think of it?
I like it.
It's so pretty.
I don't think I've seen everything yet, so I feel like I can't completely judge it. But so far, I like your method of stepping up into things. I like the natural progression rather than you showing me something. I mean, with the light thing, you showed me something completely complex and then broke it down. But I like the idea of knowing how the parts work.
Evan, it's crap. All of it's crap.